Hi, I'm Rita McGrath, a longtime professor at Columbia Business School and the faculty director for our executive education program, Leading Strategic Growth and Change. And can you think of a more timely topic? Well, I can't. So Leading Strategic Growth and Change is a program that anyone of a certain level of seniority can sign up for. It's a week. It takes place on our beautiful Manhattanville campus, right up on Broadway in New York City in Manhattan. It runs every day except the Friday from 8:30 to about 5:30. Friday we get you out at noon so you can get your flights and whatever you need. The course curriculum consists of the most important topics that you have to deal with when you're contemplating innovating, growth, change, something that's uncertain. So we spend a day talking about how you deal with resource allocation across levels of uncertainty, how you get to know your customers. We have a whole exercise that we do on customer intimacy. We look at a concept I call discovery-driven planning, which is how do you plan when you don't know what you're planning for? We share some of the insights about design thinking. What is design thinking called for? What does it require of you? We have an entire session with a very experienced practitioner on transformation. And if you think about it, in organizations, you're always changing, you're always transforming, or you're becoming obsolete. So we have a whole session on the human side of transformation, which includes how do we stop failing projects? How do we create the conditions for success? How do we avoid the conditions that can really doom a project? We have most of a day on two-sided markets, the platform strategies that characterize so much of today's economy. When you make money by bringing together one side and the other of a two-sided market. We'll spend pretty much of a day on those considerations. Then we have nominated topics, which are, as the name suggests, things you suggest that I maybe didn't think of that we'll teach on the last day of the course. Throughout the course, we have what we call a personal case, which is a problem or a challenge you bring into the course from your company. Or your organization if you're a not-for-profit. And that could be, I want to take a service and make it productized. I need to get into a new geography. It might be internal. We've got a big merger coming up and I need to figure out what my integration strategy is going to be. So something challenging that's really on your mind. And what we do is we set aside an hour and a half every day during the course. So it's baked right into the course time. You don't have to do it as homework for you to meet with your peers. Now think about it. 4 or 5 people that you don't know, who aren't from your company, who might be from a different country, might be from a different industry, look at things completely fresh, and each one of you is going to get their advice and their perspective. No politics, no necessity for any ulterior agenda, but just feedback for you. And you're going to do the same for them. It's an incredibly moving experience. And we never get to the end of the program where people don't at least say, hey, I really rethought my question, rethought my approach. I think this needs to be looked at from a completely different angle. In other words, with that time that you get during the week, people really make progress on a problem of their own choosing. So the course is really designed around how adults learn. I will be there the whole week to connect it all for you, so you'll have the whole week with me. And we have guest faculty who come and go. We've also got readings, we've also got things you can listen to, and we've got a deep sort of book for further resources if that's what you would like. So the program runs 3 times a year, as I said, at our Columbia campus, which is right up on Broadway in Manhattanville. It's beautiful. We'll have gorgeous views, hopefully nice weather the week that you're there. And I really hope you'll consider joining us for Leading Strategic Growth and Change, a Columbia Executive Education program.